Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June no contact love tarot reading. So Sagittarius, we're looking at the person on your mind, the one that you're thinking of, that you're in no contact communication with. You want to know what's going on. That's what we're looking at. We're going to be looking at what happened. How do they feel about it? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? And could things change? This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, male or female, general collective reading, cross watchers as well. We have the Quantum Oracle here, so I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck. I'm going to jump to your reading. But welcome in, Sagittarius. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Sagittarius, got a little bit of the sniffles here, allergies, so bear with me. Okay, let's see what's going on. Your higher self, 2, which is about choices, decisions, partnerships, and unities. And we have Spirit. We do have the Heart there. Let's see. Ascended Masters, Spirit, another card of Spirit. We have 7. 7s are divinely guided spiritual energy. They can be a little bit challenging, though. Fair. We have 5, which is about change, and we have energy and intention. And we have 5, another 5. Back and forth. Okay, so it looks like Sagittarius, you're dealing with somebody here who has a lot of fear-based energy, is like in and out, in and out, in and out, obviously here. So somebody who was not stable. I think you're of a higher frequency. You know, you can be very spiritual. You're connected to the universe, your intuition, divinely guided energy. But this person has a lot of back and forth fear-based energy. So your energies are very different. I have to say that. We have 2 cards of Spirit, and then we have energy intention. So this person is more on the ego self. And I feel like you, Gemini, I don't know where that came from. Sagittarius, we are in Gemini season right now. Maybe that's why. More on the spiritual level. So definitely a big difference in energy here. I do have to say that. So I will be saying the signs as I see them, Sagittarius. I keep wanting to say Gemini. That is really weird. So it could be signs in chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. You disregard the ones that don't. And if any time you feel like you need to switch energies around, please feel free. All right. So the first thing we're going to do here, we got the Good Tarot, is do your reading with this deck. And at the end, we do have the Divine Feminine Oracle. We'll pull some of those as well to close it out. And remember, males can be feminine, females can be masculine, vice versa. So the first thing I'm going to do here, Sagittarius, is look at the situation, like what happened here. What happened to cause this like no contact communication? Let's see. Sagittarius for June. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of stalemate here. 5 of Pentacles. Yikes. Ace of Swords reversed. Not a lot of clarity either. 10 of Wands. Yikes. This is not great energy. So I'm getting very single energy here. So I feel like you're both single, obviously, because this person has left a lot to be desired for this connection. Because I see a lot of weighed down, oppressive energy. 10s can be the ending. Ace of Swords, not a lot of clarity, especially when it's in reverse. 5 of Pentacles, just feeling, you know, with all the stalemate here of nothing. You know, I feel like you could have invested a lot of time and energy, but all you feel is lack and loss in this connection, right? Loneliness. And a very stalematey kind of energy here with the 7 of Pentacles. So now, if you do reduce that, you get the 2 of Pentacles, which is a very up in the air, unbalanced energy as well. And I do feel a lot of that as well. So I could see why, you know, the energies aren't matching here. Let's see what's on the bottom. The Moon, again, is a lot of fear-based energy as well. I'm not seeing the path clearly, so it's not really clear, like, the intentions of where this is going. And then having that fear-based energy, which we have here. 3 of Cups. So it could have been casual dating with this person, but you're like, you know, where's this going? You know, where's this going? 6 of Swords. I feel like, you know, there could be distance, a lot of distance here at play, obviously. You know, this person in and out, always keeping their distance, though. Okay. So, Sag, I mean, you could have been the one to say, no, I'm done, and kind of walked away. And just, trusting your intuition and higher self about this. And seeing if things will change, or if this person will overcome their fear and unstable energy. But let's see now how they're feeling about this whole situation. Let's see how they're feeling about this whole situation. Definitely the Ace of Swords reverse can indicate no contact as well, communication. But I definitely feel like there wasn't a lot of clarity either about their intentions, how they're truly feeling, what they truly wanted. Just a lot of back and forth, unsteady, unstable energy, right? Let's see how they're feeling about this. 5 of Wands. Well, they're feeling conflicted. Page of Swords. Well, they could be spying on you, checking on your social media, seeing what you're doing, but they're really conflicted. 2 of Cups. So, okay. So they feel there's a connection here. 6 of Pentacles. Balance, reciprocation. And the Knight of Cups is in reverse. So I do see the confliction here of, the connection, feeling the connection in putting in their share of reciprocating with the 6 of Pentacles reverse, but not doing that with the Knight of Wands reverse. Like not moving the love forward into a deeper connection. When they do feel it, right? But instead they're just kind of sitting there checking out your social media. What are you doing? I don't see this Page of Swords as them like reaching out to communicate. I just feel like they're very, very conflicted on what the next step should be on their part. But still keeping their distance, but yet spying on you, see what you're doing, saying, and everything like that. But they do feel a connection here with the 2 of Cups. There's no doubt about that. So let's see, we have Aquarius and Scorpio showing up. Okay. 6 of Wands, success, victory. Now we do have the Devil reverse, which is good, which is about getting over fear. But we have this energy of the Hierophant reverse, which is about not leveling up. I mean, they definitely could see you as an Empress. But, I mean, they could be very ego-centered with the 6 of Wands too. Like, yeah, I don't have any fear, but they really do. Like, not really admitting that because it's all about their ego. The Hierophant reverse could be about not leveling up either. So I just see them still sitting in a lot of conflict about this, even though they feel a connection. Not really doing much about it right now. But let's see how they're feeling about you. Let's see if we get more information about how they feel about you, Sagittarius. All right, so tell me how they feel about Sagittarius right now. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? High Priestess reverse. 7 of Swords. Oops. Okay, with the Hierophant reverse, let me shuffle because we're getting repeaters here. All right, 6 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Well, okay, I mean, they do feel a lot of fire and passion towards you. And they feel good and confident about that. That's, so there may be just a very, I think it's a ego trip for them because they know they can fulfill your desires. And it's like an ego trip for them. So there's so much chemistry, fire, and passion. But I don't see a leveling up here. And the 7 of Swords is, running out of fear, avoidance. But we do have that High Priestess in reverse, which could mean they're thinking about here, about breaking the no contact situation with the High Priestess reverse. They could have been very honest with you as well and said, I don't want anything serious. I just like the fire and the passion and the fun, and that's it. And maybe you had held out for more. That could have been their fair talking as well. All right, so we have Aries, Taurus, Pisces. Let's see what's on the bottom. Magician. Manifesting a new beginning here. So they think about it, but all they do is sabotage the connection, right? 9 of Wands, and that's what they struggle with. They struggle with manifesting this connection to its full potential. Why they have this fear-based energy, and they continue to be back and forth, even though they feel something more. I don't know. It's not really telling me that. I mean, you may know, but let's see. Okay, so let's see what they're doing right now, Sagittarius, that you need to be aware of. That you need to be aware of. That you need to be aware of here. What do you need to know? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of for Sagittarius? Justice. Four of Wands reverse. That can indicate divorce. That's weird. I wasn't picking up that maybe this person, I mean, it could be they were in another situation and they just never took action to get out of it. Maybe they had fear of doing that. Well, that took a turn. Eight of Wands, but that's action. Answering the judgment call and justice. Wow, that's patience. There's that soulmate energy. So that kind of took a turn. So this could be about them having the fear to break free from something that they're already in. Maybe this is a third party situation. Maybe they're separated from their person. Maybe not even living with them. Having a situation with you where really they should do the right thing and get out of their situation. For some, it may be considered third party because they're still technically connected to that other person and not legally out of it. For some, it could be that it's a real third party situation. And I see them going back and forth to you. And it could be an ego trip for them to be with you because they're definitely lacking a lot in their other situation. So for some, they're having fear of leaving their other situation. But I feel like this is about you knowing your value and worth, and you don't deserve to be a third party. So they're not happy. They need to do what they got to do and get out of it, if they want a happy relationship with you and have something serious and not just this back and forth thing, right? Because with justice and judgment here, that could be big time divorce or something like that. Especially with the Four of Wands reverse. For me, that's marriage, commitment. Things of that nature. It can be things of the home, stability, foundation, and that's definitely the opposite of that, right? Taking actions. This person could be having the wake-up call here that, okay, I need to take action to get and do the right thing and get out of something that's not stable, that I'm committed to, and it's going to require a lot of patience and time, but this is definitely a soulmate connection. This is you, Sagittarius. So I feel like they know they have to make a judgment call or they're just going to lose you, right? Because I also feel like you're the one they run to all the time, right? But really, they should be in the energy of you're the one that they want all the time, not just the one that they run to sometimes, right? So it's taken some time here, but I mean, this could be patience, healing, balance, things meant to be, divine alchemy. There's definitely a connection. And they may know that you've been very patient through all of this, but your patience kind of ran out, right? That kind of took a turn. That took a big turn. I mean, the Hierophant reverse can also speak of divorce. I wasn't feeling that, but it's showing back up here. We got Libra, Scorpio, Sag are right here. Let's see what's on the bottom. Three of Cups. Yeah. So kind of dating or something casual. Definitely could be holding back a lot of love, emotions, and feelings. King of Cups for me is very reserved. I like him better reversed. King of Pentacles. Yeah, especially if they were in another committed situation. Right? Okay. So, Sag, let's see how things could change here. It looks like they're having the wake-up call here with the Judgment and making a big decision to take action to get out of their situation now, right? And do the right thing. For you, for the connection, right? Realizing, Sag is someone I want to go to and be with all the time, not just someone I run to when I can, right? So let's see. All right, Sagittarius. So if it's resonating so far, please do like, comment, all the good things be greatly appreciated as well. So we'll do one more row of clarifiers, see what else you need to know. Then we'll pull out some divine feminine oracle cards. All right. So how could things change here for Sagittarius? How could things change for Sagittarius? Two of Pentacles. Things feel all up in the air right now, right? Unbalanced. Eight of Cups. So definitely they're at a distance. Looks like they're kind of keeping their distance too, while they kind of sort things out. Sun. And there could be a happy outcome here. Healing, peace, harmony, joy, love, light, enlightenment, love, growth, expansion. Most positive card. And oh, the sun and the moon. We've got divine masculine and feminine energy here. All things come to light. Very enlightening energy here. So everything you don't know coming to light while they're at a distance, sorting things out. I'm getting that with the Two of Pentacles. King of Fire. Definitely standing up, taking the lead. We've got the King and the Queen of Wands here. There's no denying your chemistry and attraction towards each other, right? With the Temperance between it of the Soulmate card. And we have the Heart here. And I did mention the Heart here. And then we have the Heart here. So we got like the feminine, masculine energy again. So it looks like they're going to take the lead here while they're at a distance to sort things out. To bring everything that's unknown into enlightenment here. So... okay, so we got Leo, Pisces, Leo. Nine of Cups. So that could be the wish fulfillment, happiness, and joy. Single energy. This gives me single vibes. That person's alone. You know, things seem very confusing right now. Illusion, confusion. A lot going on. Ace of Wands. Not knowing, is this, you know, the end? Is there a new beginning in sight? Is something going to change? Hermit. So definitely there's a withdrawal of energy here. This is also single energy for me as well. And there's a lot of uncertainty. Like, I just don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know. There's no denying the connection. Now, we're in Gemini season right now. We have the Lovers. So there's no denying the connection you have. And there's the Emperor. Didn't we just see the Empress? I thought we saw the Empress. There's the Emperor taking the lead. Right? Speak of the devil. Empress. Yeah, we got divine, masculine, feminine written all over this. And Ace of Cups, brand new beginning in love. Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work, doing what they have to do while they're at a distance. Seven of Wands. So, you know, there's a block here, obviously. But here's a fresh, clean slate, start, energetic reset, no baggage, taking that leap of faith in a new beginning. And also, I feel like this is you. And I did say this reminded me of the divine feminine with your higher self right there. So I definitely feel like you stood up and withdrawn, and now this person's realizing, okay, I got to do something here, right? That's Libra Taurus energy right there. All right. Okay. So did see the Fool. That could be right now energy for me. All right. Sagittarius. So let's get you some divine feminine oracle cards, see what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out if you'd like to. Everything you need to know about me, this channel, this reading, the links you need to everything, as well as my two other timeless tarot channels if you do want to check those out as well. All right, let's see. Sag. Queen Esther, the morning star. Did we have the star here? Oh, maybe not. I thought we did. My ego, didn't I not talk about ego through this? Wow. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Yeah, so, I mean, there was a lot here about this person's ego, but realizing, you know what? It's time to do the right thing. The goddess of the eternal flame. There's no, I mean, some you may think this is your twin flame. I am eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. the mother of believers. I am spiritually, we've got all that spirit energy up there, financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. So this person, I feel like, knows you don't really need them. You can take care of yourself. You're fine on your own. But this is strong connection here. This is strong connection here. And star, I mean, star is about healing, patience, balance. Why did I say patience? It's healing, balance, wish dream come true, divinely guided energy, things meant to be. Let's see what's on the bottom. I cannot say that name. Enhedewena, I don't know. The High Priestess. I mean, again, with all this spiritual energy, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. And again, the High Priestess can be about the no communication. And I do believe we had that show up right there, but it was in reverse. But yeah, there is love here. I mean, look at the heart there and the heart there, definitely. And this gives me the sun energy right here, which we have right here because that is Leo energy. So they know there's a lot of love here, but they also know there's a lot of independent energy here, right? So the only way out of this is for them to do the right thing, right? Because the back and forth energy has stopped, right? Which gave them the wake-up call. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.